It certainly had the most use in this game, I'll tell you that much. Right, wait till night. Guess I'm learning basic phrases in Korean tonight. Not going to be fun with full sentence conversations. Where I work, I work for a university and they put on language courses. You know what, a part of me is really tempted to take up some of the language courses. Only problem is that my evenings are so packed that I don't know what days the language courses run, and therefore I'm either going to have to miss karate or I'm going to have to miss streaming. Or the orchestra, so, Oh, I don't know. I'd love to learn Japanese, though. I'm gonna be honest, I would love to learn another language. A few other languages, if possible. After Japanese, I wouldn't mind learning Korean. If I remember later, I will put a link in, but Korea is another one that's very much got... No, I mean, not everyone knows about North Korea, but South Korea certainly has its corruption issues. If I remember, I'll put a video on it. It's pretty dark, so I might put a warning on it. But yeah, the ferry seawall incident, that was monstrous. It is probably the best word I can think of describing it. That'll be in the Discord. By the way, if you're not following the Discord, exclamation Discord in chat, I've gone to the wrong place. Fun. Feel free to join. Feel free to post waifu in the Temple of Waifu or in the other channel. I'm more than happy to look at many, many waifu pics. I don't have a problem. Honest. Right. Not enough hours in the day. That's exactly it, Stray. To be honest, what was it? I read a biography about Elon Musk once. Many years ago, actually. Actually, I read most of it on a cruise, so it must have been a while ago. And one of the lines that stuck out to me is basically, if he was given the choice, he would give up eating. Because he thinks he spends far too much time in the day eating rather than working. I would go with sleep. Because that would give me another 12 hours to do whatever it is I need to do. But, unfortunately, life doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like a comic book, otherwise I'd be like Batman and I can have 5 minutes sleep and feel like I've had a full night's sleep instead. But it doesn't work like that, and as I get older, I find that I need more and more sleep, which is really annoying. Because my life doesn't really work for me to go to bed early, but at the same time I need to get up early in order to get to work, otherwise I don't get otherwise I either risk not getting a parking space or I get stuck in a traffic jam for about 20 minutes. Even though Duolingo has numerous problems, I'm using it to learn language, as I don't have to learn through books. I'm writing everything. Oh, if you want to learn Japanese, Human Japanese. It's an app, at least on iPad. I don't know if it's on Android, but it might be. But that's one of the ones I've heard recommended a couple of times. Because apparently you need 2 channels for waifu, but hey, I'm not complaining. Well, yes, I do, because one is for safe for work, and the other one is age-gated, because reasons. By the way, Ezio, would you ever rent a girlfriend in Japan, as that's a thing? No, because I know that I would get far too attached, and it would probably kill me to say goodbye at the end of it, so no, is the answer. I'm not setting myself up for that heartbreak. Tempting as it may be. Tempting as it may be. And yet, none of us ever posted anything particularly not safe for work in the Sexy Brutale, which I really need to play. You do! The Sexy Brutale is a very fun game. I enjoyed it. If you enjoy your murder mysteries and your puzzles, it's a good game. I've completed... Have I completed... Hold on. I could find this house, actually. Courtesy. Steam Deck. Right, give me a minute. I am curious now. I actually played it on Steam Deck. The Sexy Brutale on Steam Deck is actually really good. By the way, soundtrack, astounding. Loved it. But then again, I like jazz, so there you go. I don't think I've still got it installed, have I? Sorry, I need to answer the... Oh, that's a lot of waifu. Anyway, the Sexy Brutale. There we go. Actually 100% this. Yes, I did. Full deck, you collected every card. Yes. I think I'm one of the few people who've actually 100%ed it. Done it. Yep. No, okay. Correction. I have indeed 100% fully completed the Sexy Brutale. I can't remember which tower I went to last time. Was it this one or was it the other one? I might try this one. But yeah, if you've never played the Sexy Brutale, give it a shot, especially if you love your murder mysteries and your puzzles. Bit of a dark one, but if you play your cards right, that's not such a subtle hint, but there we go. Then you get a very nice ending out of it. I watched a video about that recently, and I'm confused what rent a family member means. Also, a place where you can bathe in wine, coffee, or green tea was mentioned. I would be tempted to try all three. Not at the same time, obviously, but there we go. Right, sure. As long as it was warm, I guess. I mean, as long as I could have a shower after the coffee or the wine. I'm not sure what the wine... how... Wine is interesting. It's acidic, isn't it? No, well, whatever. Yeah, I'll try it. As I've gotten older, I've learned that life's full of trying different things, so as much as my gut tells me that it's a stupid idea, I usually try and take these opportunities as I can. I blame my grandmother for that. Getting me up on a flat roof, sanding down and repainting windowsills managed to somehow knock some sort of sense of adventure into me, as sad as it sounds. Facing one's fears, etc., etc. I'm sure you could. It's red wine and black coffee. I'll be fine with the red wine so long as I don't drink too much. And black coffee, yeah, that's what I only drink black coffee. Don't put sugar in it, don't put milk in it. Tea, I drink green tea. If I drink normal tea, then I usually put a couple of spoons of sugar in it, but otherwise... That's 7. Wouldn't recommend drinking it, but obviously, but you could. Hey, so long as I'm the only person who's bathed in it. But no, I fully understand the recommendation. I don't know. Wine wouldn't be strong enough, would it? Sorry, wine wouldn't have a strong enough alcohol content for it to be a disinfectant, would it? Bathing in whiskey would probably be safe, but also exceedingly expensive, which makes you wonder, how cheap is the wine that you're bathing in? Because a bathtub is not small, and wine, or at least a good quality, is not cheap. Beer, I can sort of understand. You could probably get a decent bath full of beer for not too much, but wine is a bit more problematic, especially if it ends up being a fortified. How about the price of a bottle of Bucks beers? Yeah, probably. The bottom shelf, the cheap plonk. What's that giant bottle of... It's not Lamborghini, that's cars. There's a cheap, massive... You can get, like, giant bottles of, like, white wine. Really cheap, nasty stuff. I can't remember the name of it now. I think it begins with L. Lambradi or something. not seen it for a while. Lambrini, that's the one I'm thinking of. The stuff for Hindus and the like. $4,100 or 36 US dollars for an adult, and 2,100 yen US dollars, 19 US for a child. Info on Discord, really? Oh, I've been drunk on Lambrini before, and how bad was the hangover the next day? Who's putting a child in a bath of wine? Very eccentric parents, I suppose. Right, off to this tower again. Horse steps. While totally motionless, if you press ZL, your horse will take careful steps in any direction. I did not know that. But I haven't used the horse for a while. So there we go. I don't remember, but I do remember doing some stupid things while being drunk on Lambrini. Fair enough. We have all done stupid things while drunk. My problem is that I usually remember all the stupid things I've done when drunk, if I'm fortunate. I still remember being in Paisley, and after having drank quite a lot of whiskey, at behest of my companions for that course, the boss at the head of the club handed me his debit card and said, get a round of whiskey, get another round in. And at that point, I was just, oh, I'm dead. Because if the boss hands you a card, you better well have the whiskey on the table before he gets back. I was not well that next morning. The thing is, whiskey hangovers are sneaky. I got up and I thought, good, all the water I drank saved me. I'm perfectly fine. Felt a bit off when I was having a shower, and then I ended up, and then the moment I smelt food and tried to eat anything, that was it. I was just... Thing is, I then had to go through about 2.5 hours of training. Oh, it was all right. I managed to nurse myself through it, right up until the point we had to do spinning back kicks, which required spinning on the spot. Oh, that was... I was right at the back of the lineup, just in case. Near the doors, just in case. Bobby Adagun Dagdung. Right, which one did we just do? Right, I'm gonna go for night, get the star fragment, launch myself again, and then go and get some spikes off Farosh. I think the last time I was probably hungover was Halloween 2022, maybe. Last time I was hungover was a couple of Sundays ago after drinking far too much red wine and then streaming. Like I said, red wine doesn't agree with me. Too much whiskey doesn't agree with me. I like my whiskey, but too much of it doesn't agree with me, as I've learned over the years. Especially on my birthday, when I stupidly turned on Limit Break, and yes, I can say I was not well the morning after. Hence why the Limit Break has been turned off for a while. Especially if it's on an occasion where I'm not going to be, I don't have to do anything the next day, I might turn it back on. Or if if my flask is particularly low. But other than that, yeah, I think that can stay off, especially if I have work in the morning. Or in the case of this Monday, I'm going to be basically the only technician on duty, so yeah, that'll be fun. Not gonna lie, I was in the pub last night and I was already tempted to add a measure of vodka into my Coke Zero, but I behaved. Oh, you can have a measure so long as you don't go overboard. It's always good to be certain of your limits, though. For me, I just drink a stupid amount of water. Ow. Because that's my logic on a lot of things. Oh, now this is interesting. I think the game's bugged a bit. It's freezing cold, or I'm not being electrocuted. There's no thunderstorm or anything. I'm literally just sort of trundling along Farosh, and she's not trying to obliterate me. Probably because the weather mechanics are sort of bugged out. Cheers, Farosh. Bye. Right, there we go. Freezing has nothing to do with electric, and yet I wasn't being obliterated by lightning or thunderstorms. So, yeah, because the last two times we've been on the back of Farosh, we've been electrocuted. Whereas this time, the cold weather seems to have overridden the whole electrocution thing, so I'm not complaining. Nah, I haven't had a drop of alcohol since the 30th of December, watching your streams, actually. Oh, well, there we go, then. Seeing what a fool I make of myself while drunk has put you off drinking forever, has it? That's a good thing. Nice. Wait a minute, I've just done this one, haven't I? I don't know where I'm up to with the star fragments now. I must be close to 12. One more left. Nice. I've also just remembered something. Give me a minute. Ooh. Yes. Well. Oh, I must have been an affiliate for 3 years looking at this. Huh. Fair enough. Cool. Right, sorry, I just had to do some jiggery pokery here and there. Right, close that. That. Marvelous. Right. Did anyone see a star fragment? No, hope not. Geronimo! So, how many fragments? 11 at the moment. This will be our 12, which means that we can then upgrade all our wind set, and I don't have to worry. Actually, I might have gone overkill, and I might already have enough star fragments. I don't know. Oh dear. Here we go. No one will beat me in a non-boost challenge. But I have an unfair advantage. You do. Also, I'm glad you commented, because you've got a nice shiny new badge, by the way. That says Nintendo, but I don't know where she is. Sleeping, probably. I do? Yes. You do! Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Earthheart. I just realised that you got a VIP badge. Yes, he did. I just realised. He didn't have one. He deserved one, so he's got one. Those of the company stick together. Even if one of our number is insane enough to throw himself on a landmine just for the sake of throwing himself on a landmine. Praise be the company! Praise be the company!
Dun, dun, dun.
That's the wrong sound effect. Oh well. Right, that should be 12. So, let us go and sort out the Great Fairy. What are you for? Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to have some of the water from my water bottle. lttstore.com. Used to be the company sounds so Japanese. It does actually. I must admit, one of the things I really love at this game is the adding the extra travel medallions, because it just makes life so much easier for the farming process. Hello!
Ah.
Excuse me. Enhance away. Oh, wait, I am enhancing these. Okay, cool. No, I'm not. 10, 20. No, I'm not. No. I'll do them all in one go. Same for these, actually. Tempting as it is. Ah! I need puff shrooms for them. Oh, what do I need for the Eager set? Keys eyeballs. Oh, they're going to be easy enough to find. Iceland's Zophos tails. Right, I'm going to do the Eager set, actually. It means I have to do some jiggery pokery with praise be the company. Oh, right, I did ask, indeed. Yes, you're right. I completely missed that on the spreadsheet. Good job I didn't burn too many of them, so that's fine. So, 23,000 rupees. Blimey. So yes, we'll upgrade the Eager set to level 2. Because level 3 requires us to have 15 Ice Breath for the Zophos tails, which we don't have. And Keys Eyeballs, which we don't have. But I can get 15 Keys Eyeballs. They're easy enough. I just go and shoot a bunch of keys outside of caves. Could have sworn he said he didn't need any. I did say I didn't need any because I didn't think that I needed any. Lesson learned, I should have checked the spreadsheet. Chat was right. Chat is always right. Oh well, lesson learned. At least this time I actually have an idea. Only downside is that I'm probably going to end up depending on how our next set of Lizophos farming goes, I'm probably going to end up in the depths looking for puff shrubs, as well as zonite and pose. I'm going to basically have to do another farming stream in the depths. I thought I was done with that, but apparently the game says, lol, no, you are a fool. Suffer. Right. Let's get the Cap of the Wild fully upgraded while I'm at it. Adam. There we go. Yes, please. Enhance away. Might as well upgrade this to my... I'm an idiot. I am an absolute idiot. All that farming for the wind gear. I mean, maybe you'll be done before your time. At this point, I might just retire at the end of this game. Oh no, I can't. I've still got the Yakuza franchise to run. Oh dear. Well, we'll get to there. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after I've done Yakuza. Oh, I'm a dingus. Three. I've not upgraded any of these. Right, we'll run the stream a bit longer then. Because I'm an idiot. Right, we need 3 more star fragments. How was I so stupid? Hooray for Cap of the Wild at full. Yes! Boo for Cap of the Wild being at full. Oh, well, I can at least delete that off the list. Oh, how did I do this? I was so close to the end. Oh, well, right. RGG is not about to let you retire, not by any stretch. But the thing is, Yakuza is very good. At least the ones I've played is very good at keeping the lore, so I'm not going to completely lose my marbles over it. I wonder what they have planned now that Infinite Wealth is out. Who knows? Kiryu's Happy Fun Time Adventure? Oh, who am I kidding? They just live to make Kiryu suffer at this point. Oh, well, I mean, I've not even played Yakuza 4 yet, I point out. I've only done 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, and 3. Hopefully 4 has at least a better game system than 3 did. Then I've got 5, which... Now, here's a question. Throughout all of 3, and I think Kiwami 2 and 1, probably 0 as well, people have told me Yakuza 5 is going to kill me. Question, is Yakuza 5 going to run as long as this game has? Because I will honestly be amazed if it does. Bear in mind, we are at... I don't even know how many hours we're up to. They could do another Judgment, although I don't know how Lost Judgment ends. Well, don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Come to think of it. How many hours have I got into this? 365 hours or more. We're going to hit 400 hours before the end of this game, aren't we? Still got me for there, though. Oh, wait. That said lol nope. So... Island Tower? I have yet to play and finish 5. Lost Judgment and Inshin in full. Oh, yeah, I've got Inshin to play as well. Oh... So for the record, we've got Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6, Judgment, Like a Dragon, Inshin, no, Judgment 2, Inshin, Infinite Wealth. So if we stick to the 100-hour rule, loosely, I freely admit, across all of the games I've yet to play in the mainline series with, well, okay, games mainline and Judgment series, because I'm going to play Judgment because it's a spin-off, so, you know, I might play Judgment. It seems like the sort of thing I enjoy. That's 800 hours that I'm going to have to wade through. 800 plus hours. Oh, fun! This is why I have stopgap games. This is why I put something in between these massive journeys. Because I will just... No! I will burn out and I'll just disappear. And then you'll all go, oh, where's Ezio gone? And I'll just be in some sort of dive somewhere, getting completely hammered out of my mind as I listen to some drunk guy play the saxophone. Right. Pretty sure they're releasing them faster than you're clearing them. If they released one every 4 years, I would still be finishing them slower than that. The problem is that I've unfortunately ended up in a situation where I've now been playing Breath of the Wild for nearly 12 months. Tears of the Kingdom, sorry. Tears of the Kingdom for nearly 12 months. This is the longest journey we've ever been on. This is longer than any Yakuza we have ever played. This is the longest journey I have ever done in the history of this channel. It's just... It won't take 12 months. I can say that quite comfortably because... The sub-stories are not going to be particularly difficult for us to clear up. The recipes aren't going to be particularly difficult for us to clear up. We're nearly getting to the end of all of the faff with all of the upgrades. The Lezophos Tails are the biggest hurdle we've got. Once we've got through the Lezophos Tails, we should be in the clear. So, yeah. This game's coming... We're in the end game of this game. We've just got the last armor upgrades to do. We've got the recipes to finish, we've got the sub-stories to wrap up, then we've got Ganondorf to fight, then the last of the compendium to hand in, and whatever locations we've missed off the map, and then we are done. We do the no holds barred, which is probably just going to be an epic rant of me complaining about absolutely everything in the completionist run. And then we're on to the next game, which is Batman Arkham Origins. And at this point, the amount of hell I've gone through with the bloody completion of Arkham City, I'm probably just going to blitz that in about 5 minutes. What is it with me and really stupidly difficult to complete games these days? What next? Am I going to try and complete Hollow Knight? Probably not, but... I might play Hades. That has pretty waifu in it, right? Also, they need to slow down just because. Yes, definitely. It's like Pokemon. They need to... There's no point trying to churn out a game every year. It doesn't work. If you use guys for Yakuza 5, then it'll take you half of this. Oh, that's alright. So, just 150 hours. 100, well, maybe 200 hours. Yakuza 4 is shorter than Yakuza 3, in my opinion. With the completion list, Yakuza 5 is interesting because there's a different list for each character's city. That's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Can't wait. Arkham Origins is going to be themed perfectly around Christmas. Oh, ha ha. Yes, Hades has many pretty waifus. The thing is, I'm probably not going to play Hades on the stream. You know what? If the community wants me to, I will play through all of the Supergiant games on the stream. But at the end of the day, it's just going to add more stopgap games in between things. I'm going to be honest. You will fall in love with Aphrodite. I've already seen the sprite of Aphrodite. I know she is indeed very liberal with her choice of clothing. And yes, I think you're quite right. I know nothing of her personality, and I know nothing of her character, but in terms of looks alone, she does look to have the criteria of waifu, yes. Medusa is also very sweet. I've seen a couple of clips of her. Admittedly, she is just a severed head, but in terms of personality, she's astounding. I mean, Goddess of Love. Yeah. Historically challenged. Oh dear. Now, was that a pun that just went completely over my head? Because that's entirely possible. I'm easily distracted by pretty women. I freely admit this, especially blondes. Tall blondes. Named Samus. Or Rosalina. Dandy a blonde? Nah, she's taken. It isn't. Skull definitely isn't. Adult version of Skull is very pretty, though. I'm going on a tirade about waifu again, aren't I? Right, I'll just focus back on the game instead. Even Kratos doesn't kill her, if I remember correctly. Didn't kill Athena either, did he? They both destroy you. Been a long time and I don't remember if Kratos kills Aphrodite. I don't think he did, but I could be wrong. Oh, right. That's charming. Technically, he didn't kill her. Fair point. I can't remember which tower I just did. Did I do this one or did I do the other one? Also, where am I up to at the start? Never mind. Doesn't matter. Right. I suppose I'll... You know what? We'll roll the die. If it isn't this one, then so be it. I'll just go and do the Great Fairy and upgrade the wind set. I can't remember which princess is which, unless Aphrodite is the wife of blacksmith. Goddess, not princess, and I don't know. Hephaestus, I think, is the blacksmith, isn't he? And I think I only know that because of Wonder Woman. The lore less to do, well, more of the DCAU rather than anything. Oh, it is this one. Okay, cool. I like the DCAU. I also thought Batman and Wonder Woman were really sweet together. Unfortunately, because of the way the productions worked, Batman Beyond came out before Justice League, and therefore all of the stuff baited in Justice League between the two of them never really got to fruition in Batman Beyond, because of course you can't introduce the romance between the two characters if one of the characters doesn't exist at the point that the series was produced. Surprised they didn't do anything with them in the comics though, but that is what it is. They also brought Damian Wayne into the comics, and I don't like that because I just don't like Damian Wayne. I think he's obnoxious, and I particularly don't like his character. But there we go. Enhance away. Did you ever watch the Gotham series? I watched a bit of the first series, but I never got too deep into it, I'm going to be honest. Right, let's get rid of this stuff so I can finally unlock the Opal as something I can sell. Can't think of Opal without thinking of Steven Universe these days either. Weird, but there we go. Mortal is probably what I meant because I didn't think they were all goddesses, but yeah. No, they're gods and goddesses and demigods and demigods and all sorts. Gotham would have been so good if they ditched the child Bruce Wayne altogether. Yeah, but if you're gonna do a Batman thing, something in the Batman universe, Batman mythos, then you're gonna have to introduce Bruce Wayne, aren't you? Did they do the thing where the modern interpretations do, where Alfred's like an ex-SAS officer or something? Because I think he worked so much better in his role in like the Arkham series or the animated series. Animated series, Batman. Alfred had sass. He was amazing. Come to think of it, mentioning Batman, which takes me on to and the Arkham series, I've seen some clips of the Suicide Squad. Am I the only one who thinks that the new Suicide Squad game looks very Fortnite-ish? Also, they've brought the Joker into it. And it's an Elseworlds Joker, apparently. And he needs to find himself. Because that's the first thing I think of the Joker. Oh, he's just some poor, unfortunate soul who is yet to find his place in the world. No, he's a psychotically insane clown. I mean, WB is demanding them to chase the money, so fair enough. Right, there we go. That's the cap of the wind done. Now to do the rest. Oh no, people are hating the look of the Suicide Squad. That's alright. Well, in fairness, they didn't do so much when they ended up with some of the rumours that are going around of how they've treated Batman, considering it's the last role of Kevin Conroy. The quintessential voice of Batman. Oh, there we go. Kratos sleeps with Aphrodite in God of War 3, but kills her husband. Ah, okay.
Ah. Hmm? Hmm.
I need to try and play the new God of War at some point. Well, the soft reboot versions of God of War, because they look quite good. From the Arkham games to Suicide Squad, people are puzzled on why Rocksteady has it looking so bad UI-wise. I think they've got their hand twisted up behind the back. That, and also the creative directors from the early Rocksteady days have left the company, so it could be that internal shills have basically been brought in to do WB's willing, but I don't know. It's one of those things that a lot of information will probably come out over the next few years. Come to think of it, I've got God of War 3 Remastered for PS4 knocking around in my collection somewhere. I have to try it at some point. Problem is, the only time I really have to game is whatever I can manage on my Steam Deck, or playing this when I'm streaming. Once again, time. And if I had time to game otherwise, I'll probably try and put some time into Final Fantasy XIV, which I do at work if I'm per use. Which it... Really? Ah, I was so close. Ah, I need 15 opal. No, hold on. Ah, 75. Hold on. Oop. Right, rather than me trying to bang my head against a wall, trying to do the math on it. 5 divided by 3, 25. I need... Oh, really? I need a lot more opal, basically. Oh, well. I need more acorns. Alright. So. I need 25 opal. No, 35 opal, because I need 10. Right, well, so much for it. So I've got the trousers and the tunic of wind. No, I've done the cap and the tunic of wind, but I have not got the trousers of wind done. Oh, I've screwed that up. Right. Ah. Right. Okay, so I've just got the trousers of wind to do, and for that I need a lot more opal. Gonna have to run till next time. Fair enough. Cheers, Drago. Thanks for stopping by, and you have a good one. Right, so I've scuppered myself on this one. I don't have enough opal, but in fairness, that's fair enough. Well, we're gonna do some more talus farming anyway, so that's not too bad. Any others that I can upgrade while we're at it? Oh, no. No. No, we can do the electric stuff, but I'm not going to do it for the time being. I could do the mask. No, I'm not going to do that either. Right, okay, fair enough then. So where are we up to? We've done all of the electric Lazophos for this run, for this Blood Moon run. We've done all of the fire and ice Lazophos for this Blood Moon run. We've done all of the talus for this Blood Moon run, and we've done a bunch of star bit farming. Star fragment farming. Star bits of Mario Galaxy, aren't they? So, at the end of the day, until the next blood moon, we're basically looking for stealth-fin trout. Oh, how has my life become this? Right, okay, well, there we go then. We know what we're doing next time. So, fun! So, we're currently now in a locked situation where we can't do any... hello. No, ignore the waifu for the moment, Ezio. So yeah, we're in a locked situation where we can't do anything until the next blood moon, so we can farm dragon parts and we can farm fish, basically. And then that's it. Everything else will have to wait until we get round to the point... Oh no, we need to do sneaky river snails and sticky frogs as well. Oh well, we've got plenty we can do before the next blood moon then. So, with that said and with that done, we will now save the game. We will save the game. And we will continue this next time. There we go. 120 52 shrines, 120 light roots, 1,000 Korok seeds, 20,000 rupees as... But there we go. So we've done a fair amount, to be honest. We've farmed a bunch more Lazophos tails. Hello. Oh, this Turbo raids with a party of 4. Unfortunately, Turbo, you've caught us just as we're wrapping up the end of the stream. Unfortunately, but yes. Bad timing for the raid, but you know what? I'll give you a shout out anyway. A shout out to the mighty Turbo Drive Live. Bad timing indeed, mate. Sorry. Oh, Y27 Bay Leaps, and thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Much appreciated. Turbo is playing another Code R, A Journey into Lost Memories. That is that new detective one, isn't it? The crime mystery. Know what Mecha Turbo Raid? Oh well, so be it. But anyway, yes, so what have we done this evening? We have ventured forth. We have well, first of all, if you're new here, well, first of all, hail Raiders! Welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Vortex. My name is Ezio, and I was your guide this evening as we journey into the world of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Where did we get up to? Well, we slaughtered a bunch of Lazophos. We found some electric Lazophos tails. Not a lot, but we did some. We've nearly finished up farming the Fire Breath Lazophos tails. We're nearly finished with the Ice Breath Lazophos tails. I think we need like 3 or 4 before we're done. We need to, we farmed all of the rare taluses on the map for this Blood Moon cycle. We have farmed a bunch of star fragments, only to discover that we ran out of opal before we managed to get the Hero of the Wind set fully upgraded. But we did get the Cap of the Wild set fully upgraded, so our main armor set is now at least to a high level of armor. We have... No, that was last stream. Basically just did a lot of farming. At this point, we just need to farm a bunch of stealth-fin trout in order to upgrade the stealth armor set. And we need to farm a bunch of sapphires to finish upgrading this sapphire circlet. We farmed a couple of dragons. We discovered that, yes, the other dragons do have dragon spikes on their backs, and therefore we can farm them without having to shoot them with an arrow, which means that we have to wait 10 minutes to get them to respawn their bits and pieces, so that's good. So, yes, all in all, we've done a lot of farming, and we've gotten that bit closer to the end of this game. What a trooper. No, what an insane lunatic I am. But there we go. You still going for 100%? Oh, yes, we're still going for the full completion because this is war. And now it's war with the Lazophos as well because the stupid drop rates has just really pissed me off. So there we go. But anyway, with that said, if you're new here, hi, I'm Ezio. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you enjoyed what you saw, well, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button, but the decision will always be yours. If you ever wish to catch me live, well, I'll be right back here on Tuesday at 7 o'clock UK time as we continue our journey into the world of this infuriating game. And hey, if you've missed any of these streams, if you want to catch up with our runs, the world of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom so far, you can find all of these uploaded to the YouTube archive linked in the panels down below, containing playlists of every game, every journey as I call them, that we've ever been on here on this channel, as well as on our website, intothevortex.co.uk. Also have a Discord server. You can !Discord and chat to get a link to that. And I think that's everything. Everything apart from a thank you to each and every one of you. Be you a chatter, be you a lurker, be you watching live here on Twitch or in the YouTube archives. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey this evening. Thank you for joining me as we've travelled through this infuriating and tiring game. And most of all, thank you for spending a little bit of your life here with me on the channel. It means the world. It always will do. And it always does. And a massive thank you to the mighty and legendary Blue and the equally legendary and mighty Turbo Drive Live for the raids. You both are bosses. Thank you. And with that said, with that done, to each and every one of you, may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits. And I'll see you all next time.